Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome back to Telltale's The Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 3, whose name again escapes me completely, but it'll be in the video description somewhere, I hope. Professional video game... yes. Hi. 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 Tree. And a butterfly, or a moth, I think. I think its legs were on the wrong side of the body from a distance. That was weird. Like, what's with the 6 legs that are on the wrong side? That doesn't add up. Like, see how the sticks of the legs are on the, like, that, weird.
You about done over there?
Yeah, 1 second. Thanks for coming with me. It's scary out here. I know they made you. It's still nice that you came.
We're safer if we stick together. It's gonna be dark soon.
Yeah, I know. But it's cool you came. I thought they were gonna tell my dad to go with me. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I think they would have thought that your dad might have tried to escape with you. So, you know.
Everything come out all right, girls?
Troy, get him tied up.
Will do.
Well, we're on our way. Probably 30 minutes out. Make sure everyone's prepped. Emotions might be running high. Carver out. If I find out you've been wasting fuel to keep that fucking heater going, I'll make you walk back.
Nope. Froze my ass off. Just like you told me to.
It ain't polite to listen to other folks' conversations.
I'm just standing here,
Has
man.
anyone ever taught you that?
I had a
Where's your
radio like that.
manners?
I used to have a walkie-talkie like that.
Oh, really? And what happened to it? 'Cause you can't have this one.
I used it to talk to my parents.
Is that why you're looking at this one? Or do you want to call mommy and daddy?
They were dead at the
I don't
time,
need
so
it
it's like a,
anymore.
you know...
My parents are dead.
Everybody's parents are dead. And that don't make you special.
My dad's alive.
And we're all grateful for that. Get the girls in back with the rest of them. We got a bit of a drive ahead of us.
In.
Cool.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah,
What
we're
did he do to
fine.
you? Hey, did he hurt you? Hey, hey!
We took a piss, it's fine. I think that's what happened. Again, crush hazard, the exact same warning sign as in the other car, which was a different, very, very different car. Interesting. Oh well. How about that weather? In the outside where we can't see, but like still.
All right, we gotta do something. Come on. Anyone got anything sharp? Anything? We need to get these bindings off. Hey, Clem, help me find something to get these off. Anything sharp that could cut these.
And what good is that gonna do?
What the hell is wrong with you people? We gotta get out of here. Hey, are you listening to me? What's the matter with you? We're in a fucking precarious position here. We gotta do something about that.
How do we get out
They
of the
took
car, though?
everything. We have to keep a level head.
He's right. You don't know Bill like we do.
Bill? This whole time it's Carver, Carver, Carver. Now he's fucking Bill? Oh, I see what it is. Y'all are just getting a ride home, aren't you? That's what's going on here.
We told you
Say
they
that
were
again.
being
I'd
chased.
stay out of this, boy.
Mister, I ain't a boy.
No, right. You're a man.
You don't understand. He's different. It's worse.
The fuck are you talking about?
He wants to punish us.
What do you mean worse?
He's a fucking psychopath now.
Sure.
You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Oh, he gave me a pretty good goddamn idea back at the lodge. And I don't intend to sit around here and let that happen to the rest of us. I'm trying to help.
I'm sure Walter really appreciated your help.
That's not fair. You're blaming him for the actions of a madman.
I am pointing out that regardless of intent, there are consequences to rash actions. Something that he seems to be misreading as capitulation.
I don't know what the fuck you're saying, but I know it's bullshit. We have to do something.
Kenny,
You can't reason with it.
Oh shit, jackpot.
Sit down. You're going to get us all killed.
Y'all don't know what you're talking about. We get cooped up in some kennel like a bunch of fucking dogs, it's over.
You don't know that.
Yeah? Well, I've been in this situation before. You ever been a prisoner?
We've all been prisoners. Why do you think we left?
All right, now we're talking.
Carver will be on the other side of that door with 10 people.
There, baby. It's okay. Everything's
Again, like, yeah, thinking ahead would be good. Like, what's the next step of this?
If he was gonna do something, he'd have done it by now.
Who knows what he's dealing with? Anything can happen out there.
I'll tell you what happened. He abandoned us.
You don't know that.
I know he ain't here.
He may not be around, but he wouldn't just leave us behind.
Luke will help us.
Oh yeah? When? After that crazy fucks killed us all?
Kenny, listen. When you interfered immediately, our people got killed, and it didn't solve the problem. He was
Okay,
probably smart
let's do
enough to
this.
realize
They have
that.
guns. What exactly do you expect to do?
I'm gonna punch the first son of a bitch I see. Then I'm gonna take his gun and use it to shoot the next son of a bitch I see.
Just sit down.
See, if
Shut
that
up, Doc.
works, that's
This
great,
ain't
but
your
that's
call.
risky.
Hey, just, if something happens, just help out, okay? Don't, get yourself hurt or nothing, but any help would be good. Hey, Clem, look at me. You trust me, right?
In the sense
Kenny,
that you're
please,
trustworthy, yes.
Just listen to them.
Yeah, okay. I trust you. I'll do what I can.
All right. It's okay to be a little scared, but we gotta do this. All right. Everybody ready?
Hey, did I play the prizes? I did play the
Kenny,
prizes,
are you
yes.
okay?
Is he okay?
And a quick recap, I have played all except the final one years ago. Forgotten all of the details, basically. Now I happen to have this one with, new achievements and everything. I just dug it out from somewhere. And I figured I want to play the final season, and then I want to, before that, like, catch up, like, refresh how everything went, and just so it like fresh in my mind, and like stream it at the same time. So that sounds like a plan.
I think so.
Oh, what hit me?
It's probably for the best.
And my quick thought is, I thought before I started was season 1 was great, season 2 was good, season 3 I had a lot of problems with, mind you, many of them technical as well. So I would probably need to replay and give it another chance with a fresh set of eyes. The Michonne Telltale game, I think, was it lacked in high highs, but it didn't have low lows either. It was like okay, so positive attitude. Fun series, pity the studio collapse, strange story, like their games. Yeah, for sure. Like, I super enjoyed especially season 1 of this one. Wolf Among Us was really good. Not all of them I enjoyed, but the really good ones were really good. Like, I had a bunch of issues with Game of Thrones as well, but I liked especially the ones I mentioned, for sure.
Goddamn brakes ain't working for shit.
All right.
Hi.
Up and at him.
The fuck? How'd you get your restraints off? Come here.
You forgot to rope them. Would you believe that one? But yeah, like, what were we gonna do?
I understand some of you are confused as to why we bring these people back when they left us as they did.
Yeah, Wolf Among Us was favorites too. Yep,
Might not
same
come on
here.
Time will heal these wounds. So be patient with them until it does. Take solace in knowing that they're here to help us make our home a better place.
Like, my top 3 is weird. Wolf Among Us, Walking Dead Season 1, and then we gotta go old Telltale to the Wallace and Gromit games. I thought those were really fun.
In our hearts to forgive them.
They were like more classic point and click, but I thought they were really
You ain't
fun
saying
and
what
good.
I think you're saying.
because I'm a big fan of Wallace and Gromit, and I thought they were really nice and authentic.
Come on, we need you for something.
Can it wait until morning? We're all exhausted.
Just come the fuck on.
Difficult, but still like difficult to figure out, but still, because they were old school point and clicks in like sensibilities. Just looked modern, but yeah, I liked them.
He'll be back.
When?
I don't
I
know.
don't know, but he will come back.
Thanks, Clem.
Deep breaths, take it easy.
Make sure y'all stay off the fence. Bill can see if you're messing with it.
Hmm. Bonnie is really interesting. Like, I'm wondering if I gotta think that it's not possible for her to not be in this
Y'all
game.
best get some rest.
It's gotta
There ain't
be.
gonna be much for you tomorrow.
Hmm.
You're gonna be
Oh
working
well.
hard.
That's for you.
Yeah, it would be. Fucking Bill. Keeps me out in the cold, but at least I'll be comfortable.
Hey guys.
Reggie!
Hi.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What did they do to you?
I'll read chat when I get a moment. It's kind of hard to just gotta
Lucky to be
focus
alive.
on the dialogue.
It's my fault.
No, it's really not. I would tell you if it was. This happened well after you guys left.
Hmm.
I guess I should say
Reggie
it's
helped
to see
us
you, but
when we ran away.
I know.
Hmm.
The same way.
Oh
What happened
crap.
to his arm?
She wouldn't know,
I
would
don't
she?
know.
Yeah. Damn it.
We were all running out together, but then he fell. And everybody kept running.
Right.
I know he had both his arms then.
They got me working outside. Lurker snuck up on me while I was hammering something. Luckily, they took the arm off quick. Saved my life.
That's awful. I'm so sorry.
Look, it was my choice to help you guys.
Alvin, Carver wants you in his office.
What? Why?
Don't make this difficult. It's too late for that.
No, please.
It's okay, Beck. Just get some rest. If he wanted to do something to me, he'd have done it already. I'll be fine.
I think you could have been killed in
Let's
the
see what he
lodge,
wants.
though. So he might just get you shot. I don't know.
Hey, Reggie.
Oh, hey Troy.
Don't go fucking
No
up.
worries. Cool. Yeah.
Bill's real
Thanks,
close to
Ironim,
letting you
for
out.
understanding. It's kind of
Make
hard
sure
to
you
talk
stay
and
nice and quiet out here tonight,
get
and I'll
like,
be sure to let
yeah.
Bill know just
I can pause every once in a while like this, but I don't want to always keep on doing it. But yeah, Wallace and Gromit is great. Been years since I've seen the tapes and the movie. Yeah. Like I have all of them on DVD, not on Blu-ray, but I have all of the Wallace and Gromit stuff on DVD, and I super like them a lot. I think the Telltale games are now like abandonware. I don't think they're available anywhere anymore, which is really a bummer. Like I think they used to be on at least Xbox 360. They used to be on, but they were delisted later. Possibly Steam, but I don't know. Maybe, but they were good. Good. I like them.
just how helpful
But
you were.
indeed, thank you for watching Iron Imp. It's much appreciated, and thanks for all the chatting as well. It's all of it is super appreciated. Okie dokie.
All right,
So,
let me introduce you. We were with them when we got caught.
hi.
Hey, I'm Reggie.
That's Sarita,
Hello.
and that's Kenny.
Hey,
Hello. Who are you? This
Clementine.
freaks you out.
My name's Clementine.
It's very nice to meet you, Clementine.
Hi.
Hey, where's Carlos?
Bill's already got him looking at some folks.
Oh, okay. Good. What about Pete?
Super dead.
Can you guys
Unfortunately.
save it for the morning? Some of us gotta be up early.
Who's that?
I don't know.
I don't recognize the voice.
No problem. Sorry about that. Okay, that's Mike. He's kind of a dick when he's tired, but like I said, he saved my life, so I put up with that shit.
Why is he
Bill
here?
put him to work outside the wall with me.
I'm so sorry.
Stop with all the sorry. It was my choice. Besides, he said once you were all caught, he'd let me rejoin the group, so I'm glad you're here. I'm just joking.
I know.
I mean, he did say that. But I'm not happy about it.
Who's she?
Who?
The girl over there?
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so she's fucking weird. They found her sneaking
F-bombs.
around outside the camp covered in guts and just like the grossest shit.
To avoid walkers, I'm sure.
I know how it must look, but it's really not that bad here.
Reggie.
No, I'm serious. Where else are you going to find food like we have? We've got the canned stuff, and now with the greenhouses coming along, we've got fresh food. The building's getting more and more secure all the time, mostly through forced labor, but that's only temporary. They've even got the solar panels working. When was the last time you had electricity, huh?
Large wind turbine.
We just came from a lodge with a wind turbine.
It's not a competition. I'm just saying, it's not as bad as you think. We're building something great here, guys. A real community. Bill is making it happen. Look, I've made mistakes, and he's forgiven me.
That doesn't make up for what he's done, Reggie.
Carver killed my friend Walter.
Okay, I don't know what happened. But maybe he had his reasons.
His reason is he's a crazy piece of shit.
Listen,
Fair.
I'm really close to getting let back into the group. Once that happens, I can do a lot more to help you guys be more comfortable.
Comfortable? What do you think this
I
is?
just don't want you to mess things up for me. I've worked really hard to get to this point. Will you please just try not to cause any trouble? At least until they release me. Then, once I'm out, I could help you more.
Not promising stuff.
Maybe even help get you out. We can at least talk about it more in the morning. Just have a quiet night and chat again tomorrow.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Look, the fact is, Bill had every reason to kill me when I helped you guys, but he didn't. Obviously, I don't know what happened while you were all gone, but he's given me a second chance, and I know he'd do the same for you.
Reggie, I don't want a second chance. I want to leave with my family. That's it.
Your family is safer here.
I need to sit down.
Yeah, come on. Sarah, can you go see if there's something for her to drink?
Okay.
Yeah, there's water over by the benches.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't go as planned. Should have actually made a plan.
Man, fuck that guy. I don't think we can trust him. I mean, clearly he's already drank too much of the Kool-Aid.
I think he's just scared.
Everybody's scared. Ain't an excuse to sound like a nutcase. You gotta take a look around. We gotta know if there's anything we can exploit to get out of here. We're in a tight spot. Gonna have to wriggle our way out.
Sure, I'll have a look around.
That Troy asshole's gone for now. This is our chance. Don't worry about Reggie. I'll go help run interference on him.
This game, it's an interesting point. This game has, like, they very quickly, in two quick successions, well, in 2 episodes, they use the word, "I will run interference on him," which is a very specific choice of words, which feels like it's a very, like the writer likes the term "run interference." I haven't heard that in any game beyond this one, and they use it like a couple of times in this game. It's interesting, really. I find it curious because I like interesting choices of words, you know. Okay, don't bother this boy maybe because you know, fish statue. Maybe we can swim our way through like fish. It'll be an inspiration. Hi.
I still think he got higher than he needed to, but what are you gonna do?
Guess it's better than the ground.
It's not.
Hi.
I saw a fella try that a few months ago. Just ended up bleeding out.
Hey, Clown.
Nick?
Just thinking about Luke. Just, there's no way he's gone. That he left. How about it? Because I known him for damn near 20 years now, and I can't buy it.
I think you're right. He'd never leave you guys behind.
Us guys, you mean?
Yeah, us guys.
I think Luke recognized the fact that he couldn't do anything alone in an open firefight. The fact that Kenny also learned by, hard way. So.
Kenny!
What? I'm just asking. No, it's okay. It's not
Looks rickety.
The counter asked me my name, so I told her it's Rajiv. Then I just stood there while a guy yelled Reggie for 5 minutes.
Crappy,
and
as
that's
in.
when I thought I should really get out ahead of this.
It's not a super common phrase, but I think it has its roots in sports play. English has so many turns of phrase from the world over. Yeah, that is true. It's I just find it curious and interesting. And we all have our weird phrases, like when we Finnish people say the core of an issue, like getting into the core of an issue from the outside, how can I put this? In English, you would say something along the lines of "get to the meat of the matter," get to the core of the matter, get to the meat and potatoes of the matter, that sort of a thing, right? In Finnish, we say "villakoiran ydin," which translates to the core of a poodle. Get the core of the thing is the core of the poodle, the main point of something. Say if there's a big complex thing, but with one really big core thing at the core of it, be it a plan or a history thing or a philosophy or anything. That one core thing is in Finnish called the core of the poodle. Yeah, the dog. As in the dog is fluffy, and the dog underneath the fluff has a core to it, right? So the Finnish phrase is for the core of the issue, meaning the core of the poodle. It makes sense, but it's weird, and we just never think about it. It just became a colloquial phrase because it just did. Yeah, the dog. It's really weird. I feel like I explained that really poorly, but again, the core of a matter is the phrase "the core of the poodle." Yeah, there's a center in there somewhere, exactly. For some reason, that's a Finnish phrase. I have no idea why. Most of the Finnish phrases have no written etymology of where it comes from. It's just this just popped up somewhere, and it's just everyone knows these things. It's crazy.
Dad!
Hi.
All right, go the fuck to sleep. I'm shooting the first one of y'all I see wandering around before sunup.
Troy, where's Alvin?
Everybody get to bed.
Some of these folks ain't too keen on leaving. It's up to us to figure out a way out of here. You up for it? It's your decision.
I'll try.
You'll do just fine.
Didn't see anything, though.
Now get some sleep. We'll need it.
I did not remember there was a time limit to that, looking around this place. That's actually pretty neat, honestly. Fits the situation we're in. Hi, nice Kalashnikov. What?
What?
Get up. Bill's gonna have a word.
Can't he have a word on his own? See, I'm trying to create humor. It's a dark story,
There's been increased walker activity along the fence, so be mindful when outside the walls.
Again,
The
that's
herd
Michael
moved a little
Madsen. I
closer as
super
of this
never
morning,
realized it for the longest
but that
time.
still doesn't
He's an excellent
necessarily
voice
mean
actor.
we'll be hit. No, we're monitoring the situation. Now, there are some folks might be sore about what happened and how things went. Well, that's all in the past now.
By definition, yes. But that doesn't mean
Some
anything.
of you are new to our community. Some of you are members who went astray. But know that you can find redemption here. Forgiveness. By proving your worth through what will undoubtedly be hard work. Reggie, you're nearly back in. Keep following the path and we'll welcome you back with open arms.
How'd you sleep?
I'll let Reggie be an example to you all.
So tired.
Salvation is available, but
I didn't even
must be
realize
earned.
that. Pay attention.
Kenneth will be
We'll
taking
talk
over
later,
Reggie's
okay?
duties outside the
Okay,
walls.
yeah. Sounds good.
Michael will continue on,
I
showing
just thought
his
it was
value.
nice to finally...
Carlos!
Yes?
Sarah?
Your child seems to be in need of correction.
I'm sorry. Sarah, apologize to Mr. Carver.
Sorry, sir.
No, that ain't gonna
I remember him from as Dowd in Dishonored. He was really good as Dowd.
You discipline her now, Carlos.
And obviously from movies as well,
One
but
good
still.
smack across the mouth should do it. It'll make her think twice before opening it up again. Go on, we'll wait.
Like I made the point earlier that he sounds super disinterested in interviews about this stuff, but when he's acting the voice acting, he's really good. Really good.
Namby-pamby thing, all right? A good hard smack. Otherwise, Troy here will do it for you. I don't think you want that. He can be overzealous. Is that the word?
If it means I'll slap the shit out of her, then yeah.
Go on, Carlos.
No, you don't need to do that. She's already scared. She won't do it again.
Hey, no one's fucking talking to you.
Unless you want one of what she's about to get, I'd pipe down, Missy.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm
Close
sorry.
your eyes, honey. It's only going to sting for a second.
Maybe take the glasses off. You don't want to, break those either, right? We don't have spares. Just, you know.
Do it.
Yeah. Man. Wow. Fuck me.
Stop! You're not cuddling that girl anymore. Let her sit there and think about what she's done. Troy, get Carlos to his post. Everyone else should have their assignments.
Wow.
It's time to get to work.
Damn.
God damn. You really knocked the shit out of her, Doc.
Everyone get to work.
Jesus.
You're working in the armory. Follow me.
Okay, so we're killing every one of these if we get the chance to. Hi.
God damn this thing.
Oh, shit.
Clear
Hi.
time.
Like the Dowd expansion for the Dishonored. I didn't try the second one, but a great game. Oh! You mean the second one was the Witches of something something. It's still a Dowd thing though, mind you. Dowd is still in it. Dowd is still the main protagonist of the second DLC as well. Super worth it. I would recommend it. It's really good.
Go on inside. Bonnie's waiting.
Witches of Brigmore? Something like that. It's really good. It's all like Dishonored is one of my silently more favorite game series, really. Like they're really good games and woefully underappreciated, like criminally so, in my opinion. Like they build a really good world. You could like cut the atmosphere with a knife. With a really well-built world and cool things, really well-designed levels, excellent stealth gameplay. It's all so goddamn good.
And I was shown a kindness I never would have expected from a group of strangers.
I know, and then you sold us out.
Now folks are dead, and I can't help but feel I'm to blame. But the plan was for no one to get hurt. I truly believe that was the intent. At least it was mine, going into it.
Carver's the one who pulled the trigger. He's to blame.
Yeah, but I surely didn't help matters.
You didn't, but the point is,
I thought if I was the one that found everyone, I could control it.
No, you couldn't.
Keep everyone safe. But that ain't how it went. I apologize. Which don't account for much, but it's all I can offer right now.
Honestly, these Telltale people are really good at saying sorry. In real life, people do not say sorry,
Was
like
your
ever.
first night in the yard? I know it ain't so comfortable, but it's safe. Which is more than I can say about a lot of places out there.
I was hungry.
They didn't feed you? Bill said you'd eat every night.
I haven't eaten since yesterday.
I don't have anything. I'm sorry. I was supposed to go. When Luke and Carlos and all them left, I was planning on leaving too. When Luke approached me about it, I thought he was crazy.
Victor Antonov's heart
we're
was
safe
interesting.
here. We got power, we got food, and Bill, he wasn't always like this.
Why didn't you? Leave, I mean.
If I'm being honest, I guess I chickened out.
That actually checks out,
I
yeah.
justified not going by telling myself it's easier to try and change something that's broken than start all over.
Might not
Take
be
the
true.
situation with the herd. That's the type of thing that rips a community apart. He keeps things in line. He's got a lot of this stuff figured out. I don't know. I guess I just wanted to be somewhere comfortable for a while.
What changed?
I don't know. I've been trying to figure that out myself. I mean, it ain't easy keeping a group this big fed and protected. I don't envy that position. Figured that'd make anyone a little stressed.
He doesn't seem stressed, more like just
I'm not defending what he
gleefully
did.
evil.
That was... I'm alive because of him. That's just a fact.
He killed Walter.
Only to protect his own people. Kenny could have killed us all.
But he didn't.
Bill overreacted. He was in the heat of the moment, and he overreacted. Luke had ideas about how things should go, but they didn't line up with what Bill was thinking. They butted heads. Then Rebecca started showing, and that only made things worse. Maybe Luke was right about him. I wish he was around, but I just hope he's safe.
Hey, Bonnie, is that girl down there? I need to come get her.
Yeah, she's here.
Okay, I'll be right over.
Cool.
I'm sure it's fine. Oh, almost forgot. I grabbed this for you.
See, the reason I'm not more angry at Bonnie is the fact that I think
Huh? What do you think?
it's warm. Looked
I
weird,
found
but
it at the
warm.
lodge y'all were at. Think it might be for skiing. Had to wait for no one to be around to get it to you.
Gosh, whatever.
Cool. I like it.
Well, I'm glad.
Again,
I thought it
make
was
friends
cute,
on the
I
inside.
didn't know what you...
Plus, I know Bonnie sold us out to Carver when we gave her food. That's true. But, like, here's the thing. I think Bonnie is in denial about how crazy Carver is. That is a fact. However, I find from the dynamics of the situation we're in here, I don't think Bonnie felt, at least, that she had any other choice than to tell Carver what she found. I think she's in a dynamic where she feels that she can't get away with lying. Like, say, I think she would then be at least scared of basically being reprimanded or shot in the face if she would have said that I didn't find anything, and then be found out, and then Carver would basically just, like, hack her neck off. Because that's what he's like. So it's a little like, if she feels like she had to tell where we were, it's a little more complicated than she sold us out, she's evil, because it's more complicated than that. I really love Victor Antonov's output. He did the art design for the technology and machinery in Dishonored and Half-Life 2. The artwork is one of the main, like, the art style of Dishonored is strikingly excellent. It's been an age and a half since I played Half-Life 2, because I've mentioned it many times. I am less of a fan of Half-Life 2 than, like, everyone else in the world, but the visuals of that game were really good, though. That's absolutely our reality, and cool looking, for sure, Z's. It's true that Canadians say it. Yeah, fair. It's more a social custom of politeness than a genuine apology. It kind of functions to alleviate interactions with. Yeah. So, yeah. Let me rephrase that. I think I mentioned this in a separate episode. Like when people were telling Clementine they were sorry about being an a-hole or something. Like people say they're sorry about like a social as a social interaction thing, but people in the real world basically never say they're sorry about being an asshole to someone. Like that basically never happens. I can think of one occasion someone has said that to me, I think. And that was I could actually double check, but I think like around 6 years ago maybe, or 7-ish. 5 or 6 probably. 4 or 6 still. So yeah, like in the real world, often what happens is when someone is an a-hole to you, they will avoid, like, even if they realize they were a-holes, they will almost always avoid saying sorry about it, which is, and in the worst case scenarios, they will then try to demonize you in their heads to themselves to sort of justify to themselves for being assholes. It's really ugly and toxic and sad and weird. It's just like, oh boy. Yeah, she struck me as frightened and complicit, yes. I agree, it's unusual. It's happened to me a few times, but generally, though, people are just gritty, then keep moving ahead. Yes. Like, that's basically almost the best case scenario, that they're gritty and keep moving ahead. And honestly, if you ask me, at least if you ask me in like a relationship, I feel a great many number of relationship problems would save so much headache, heartache, and other issues if people would have the state of mind to honestly recognize to themselves if they feel they have actually done something wrong and then apologize about it. That would save so much trouble for everyone involved. Like, yeah, the events are complex and weird and gray and so on, and usually both sides would need to do it. But it would still be really good if they could. And oftentimes they can't. And that gets messy and weird and bad and... oh boy. But yeah, like, here... thinking of social interactions with Creosticks. Oh boy, I hope it didn't get too real there. Cool.
Think. You better watch yourself. I think some folks might be jealous of that cool jacket of yours.
Oh, there you are.
Hi.
What's with the ugly jacket?
Tavia.
What?
Never mind. I'll see you later, Clementine.
Come on.
There we go. Like, I try to recognize if I've offended someone, and I try to say I'm sorry about it.
Follow
but
me.
you know,
Come on.
obviously, I'm sure I have missed such opportunities as well and just not realized it. Yeah. Difference being assertive of your own. So, okay, let me put it this way. I've had some. This is gonna require a bit of a personal story here. Then, I've been with my lady friend for 5 years now. I try and own when I've been a narc, but gotta be assertive about your own needs. Yeah, nah, so yeah, that's exactly a good balance of like apologize when an arse, but assertive when you know you need something. That's to be happy. Obviously, like, have a good sense of self of what you need in life, and hold on to those and be assertive about them, because that'll then build more happiness to both of the people, because then there's less problems nagging the happiness and joy in life of either of the individuals. So yeah, that makes perfect sense to me. But say I have had a scenario where a lady friend cheated on me and kept on then doing it in many ways. And from the psychology of the situation, she then started treating me worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, going all the way into like psychological violence. And that then, in my opinion, what led to it was not the fact that she was evil. She had really terrible morals, but it's more complex than being evil. I think what led to her doing what she did after cheating on me and then continuing on doing it was and treating me like absolute trash and leaving me with horrible traumas from it is the fact that I think what happened was she subconsciously recognized that she had done a terrible thing, but she couldn't live up and accept that as a wrong deed and couldn't say she was sorry about it and be honest about it to neither herself nor to me. Therefore, I think she then demonized everything I was in her mind into a really weird, twisted version of what was the reality to justify to herself how she somehow justified to cheat and justified to throw psychological violence at me and so on, instead of just like honestly owning up to doing a bad thing and just saying they're sorry about it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's like the big event that sort of where I stem my notion of it's good to say one is sorry, because the alternative can lead to really dark shit, and which will cause a lot of pain and issue for a lot of people. So there's that. No perfect relationship, but I think we communicate well in the always try to improve our communication. Usually the problems come from the onset. Yeah, that is often the case, yeah. And we Finnish people are bad at talking, so that sucks. I had a similar experience with an ex I was with for 3 to 4 years. She had bipolar disorder, alienated all her friends to it. Was just her and me, and then I was the only person left to blame for the problems of it. Yeah. I also have a different ex who has bipolar disorder, and we're still in like good we talk, we care about how we are doing, and so how each other is doing and so on. And I'm honestly, I worry, but but that's like so recent. I don't want to get into it more than that though. It's not like a secret, but it's like it's too much on one go,
Stay in here for a minute. I'm gonna radio down and find out what you're doing. Don't touch anything.
But yeah, I'm sorry you have had that kind of a situation. It sucks. It's rough stuff. It's really is. Like.
Are you okay? I know it's.
Sorry about the pause on that. I had a story to tell and.
Never hit me before. Even when I was really bad.
Didn't want to.
He never hit me.
He didn't want to do it, Sarah. Carver made him. He's the bad guy, not your dad.
So, in a weird way, Carver's the one that hit you, not your dad. I guess so. Carver hit me super hard, because it still hurts like crazy.
The ambient noise is really loud compared to...
Well, thanks.
It's weird.
For trying to help. I don't know why people have to be so mean. Like, even when I'm really mad, I still don't want to hurt anyone.
Right. But like, yeah, I've been known to get really real on these streams.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I get it. Reggie's in charge.
Like, I'm perfectly good about talking real stuff, real pain. It's all it just comes out. I'm the one good thing I have in me. I have no problem talking about my pain. That's just comes out if there's an interesting story in it.
Super easy.
And even without the story, really, I
Pick
just
up a pair of those shears.
I have lots of weird experiences in me, but at least I have a really low threshold. Just like talk about them and just be fine, or like try to be healthy with that stuff.
While you're at it, if you see any dead branches, take those shears and cut them off and stack them
Relatively.
neatly for composting. Got it?
Thank you. Sarah, could you do the thing?
Hey, so is she gonna be okay?
I don't know.
Cause what happened down there, that was straight fucked up.
I know.
I don't want her freaking out and getting me in trouble.
I'll take care of her. You don't have to worry.
Good, good. Because I'm awful at that stuff.
I'll try
Look,
at least.
Bill's had it out for me ever since I helped those guys escape, so I gotta concentrate on my work. That was awkward. I won't do that again. I'm gonna go work now.
Sorry, I missed the hype. Oops, sorry. I needed to do a thing. Again, I'll catch up to chat in a hot second. Give me a sec. Okay, now it's no time limit. I see. With my ex, I broke up with her when she cheated, but we kind of stayed involved, though we weren't together. But then I thought this is a bad place and cut ties. No problem. Life's tricky, and we'll. Yeah, that's. I see how you could reach that eventuality. I've also noticed that it depending on a lot of different things about the scenario, it can absolutely be a bad place mentally, even if the other party is no longer like being an a-hole to you at that point. But it's still it just might not be possible to deal with the darkness of what the event was when they're still in your life. It just depends on the situation, and sometimes you have to cut ties. I sometimes have, sometimes haven't. It depends heavily on the individual situation. I appreciate the candid talk, not much of one for small talk. I also suck at small talk. I try to talk random stuff, but it is just like, the last time I went into a really candid notion about talking about my traumas was when I was playing Serious Sam, the first encounter. I was like, yay, kill aliens! Also, I have bad traumas about relationships. It went weird. Heard a good quote, don't look for love in the place you lost it. Yeah, that's probably true, yeah. I have never at least found such there. Or at least not like relationship love, for sure. Well, not, yeah. Let's go help.
Hey.
Hi.
Here, watch me.
But yeah, like, it's,
This isn't that hard, Sarah. I know, I'm just afraid I'll make a mistake. It won't be the end of the world if you do. Just keep going.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Okie dokie.
You didn't do any of your work, Clem.
Just checking in. See how the new girls are working out.
Man, the ambient sound is interestingly loud.
Yeah, Bill. Hey.
What the fuck happened in here?
F-bombs.
Look, Bill, they're new, and me with my arm, it's just not the easy. I have one arm.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. You better have an explanation for this. And I mean now.
Bill, please,
Sounds like you were about to give me an excuse when I asked for an explanation.
We'll get it done. Just give us some more time.
Time's up, Reggie. You had a task. You didn't get it done. Looks to me like you failed.
Sarah, she didn't understand.
Nah, this ain't your fault. We talked about this, Reggie. Didn't we? But you just don't get it, do you?
Get what?
Why don't you girls wait outside? Reggie and I have a few things to talk about.
I wasn't thinking about selling out Sarah. I figured that Carver is smart enough to realize that Sarah has something of an... challenges involved, which he would probably know about, and it would then not be as bad, if that helps. What you thinking?
Are you okay?
I gave you plenty of chances.
Bill, no, please.
Oh.
Weakness, incompetence. It puts us all at risk, and it won't be tolerated. You think about that, The next time you're asked to do something.
Huh.
Get downstairs. Bonnie's got some stuff for you to do.
So if you don't trim a bush, you get thrown off a roof. That's interesting morals you have going on there. Or reason. Man, that ambient sound was really loud, and like I feel the sound mixing is really weird in this collection, or at least, or just in the games themselves. That's weird. Yeah, I'm finding it hard to find the good word. Like she has some sort of a learning thing, or doesn't understand the world around, or something. But I'm terrified of saying the wrong word because I don't want to offend anyone who has mental challenges. Because I have anxiety disorder, for example.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Reggie's dead.
What?
Carver killed.
What are you talking about?
Execution
Carver
style.
killed him. He pushed him off the roof.
Maybe it was just an accident.
Nope.
Listen to me. Take this stuff out to those guys and come straight back. Just be safe, okay? Now ain't the time to be calling attention to yourself.
Like, she's both shy and skittish, but there's also something, like, even her dad says there's something different about her. Doesn't specify the exact thing, but something about, like, there's a mental challenge there. Again, nothing wrong with that, just that there is one. That just...
Hey, that ain't your concern. Get that stuff over to them boys. Just follow them cables.
Okie dokie. Yeah, that wall's not gonna hold. If it's doing that much, yeah, that sounds bad or looks bad.
Nobody's laborer. Fuck that. Let them do this shit themselves if it's so goddamn
Kenny, why you do fight everyone? Come on.
Get your fucking hands off me, You ain't gonna force me to do this bullshit.
I said get your hands off me.
Or what? You gonna go tell on me?
I'm trying to help you, asshole.
Reggie's
yeah,
dead.
This is a real help. Why don't you just worry about yourself?
Reggie's dead. Carver killed him.
What?
You sure? Well, did you...
Shit! Fuck! Grab something!
Hi. That's a really big thing to swing around, late. Sure, let's try. Yep. Let's go. Hold left. Cool. Probably press A. Yep. And there you go. That is lucky. Well, we got him to turn, to follow. Oh, come on. Ooh, give. Maybe a little low, but still. Yeah, that'll work. Wait. It seems. Hi.
Get up. Get out of there, come on. Make me save your ass. Jesus.
But doesn't saving people feel good?
Oh, thank God you're okay.
Alright, enough mushy shit. You get back inside right fucking now. I'm sure they got shit for you to do in there. Now! Think I'm fucking around? Now I gotta sit down here and babysit you assholes. Can't do a simple fucking patch job without me here cracking the whip?
Born in 85, grew up with autism, but only got diagnosed in my mid-20s. Had an awkwardness to me when I was younger. I'm pretty comfortable with my own skin these days, but came to myself later in adulthood than most. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you found, you found your sense of self, That sounds good.
Stop! Hey, it's me.
Luke!
Yes. Man, bit the hell out of me. Think you drew blood. Come all this way. This is the welcome I get.
Mm-hmm.
I was worried. We all were.
No, it's good to see you too, kid. All right, listen, we ain't got much time. Okay, I followed y'all here best I could. Haven't had a night's rest since y'all got nabbed. And, well, it's the first chance I got to talk to somebody. They're everywhere. Okay, they got guards watching everything. Shh, shh.
Okay, so plan?
There's a herd of lurkers just south of us. It's bigger than I ever seen around these parts.
Carver mentioned that. Said he hopes it passes us.
Yeah, I heard folks talking about that, but that ain't so. Okay, it's gonna hit this place. I know it is. Now, I don't know when, but it's coming and it's gonna be soon. See, I've been looking for places to get you all free, but haven't been able to find anything yet.
Are you feeling okay?
No, I mean, yes. Sorry. I just could use some sleep, you know. Hard to rest when you think a lurker's about to get the jump on you at any moment. But yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, don't worry about me.
It seems dangerous.
Well, the whole situation's dangerous, but, well, we're in it now. It's what we got. We just need a plan. No way to get you and everyone.
You're about to fall over, man.
Luke!
Oh, sorry, shit. Okay, Troy ain't gonna like you being late. Listen, Clem, I need you to meet me here tomorrow about this time. Because I need you to get me one of those radios, okay? Do you think you can do that? Just one of those walkie-talkies. I just need to be able to tell y'all what's going on with them guards. You know, I'll figure out the schedule the patrols are on. I mean, they're all over the place, but I can keep an eye on them for y'all from out here.
Cool. Can you sleep for the night, though?
Some. Here, so we gotta be careful.
I'll try.
Okay, I'll get you one.
Thanks, Clem. I'm so glad I can count on you. Remember, you meet me here tomorrow. I'll try and be here around this time, but if I ain't, just wait as long as you can, because I really need one of those radios. And just let everybody know I'm all right, okay? I'm worried they,
Get out where I can see you.
Go on, get out of here.
Cool. And yeah, I get what you mean about not when you say the wrong thing. Yeah, Comics.
I was looking at comics. There's a whole store full of them.
Yeah? Oh, shit. You best not dawdle, girlie. Pull something like that again and you'll be meeting the back of my hand. Bill Radio wants a word with you up in his office. So get on up there, now.
Cool. Especially this year, everyone's temper is up and innocuous stuff seems to get people off. Yeah, that is true. Like, I haven't had people really get mad at me, but I've tried to be careful as well. Another, like, again, like, it's... So, you know how at some point in the recent years it got complicated, how how can I'm gonna need a moment to really get into this a bit later.
She's a strong woman, surrounded by weak men. I ain't letting my kid get raised around that. Now get in here.
Huh. Politically, Satan's left, center, left, moderate. The irony is that it seems like people are so pro-red that it's something as a point of contention. Yeah,
he passed out
true.
Hours ago. He can't hear nothing.
These days, if you're center, then.
Why are you doing this?
Me and him, we got history. Understand? A couple things we had to get worked out. I wouldn't be so concerned about his well-being if I were you. Not with you being so close to the fire yourself. Now.
What? But yeah, Carver is a monster if you didn't already realize that.
Make sure you tell me the truth when you're sitting where you are, and you won't end up over in that chair. Now, you might not believe this after what happened earlier, but I liked Reggie. He was a funny guy. He kept things light. You need folks like that. It's easy to let depression sink in during times like this. But he was weak. And I don't mean just because he was maimed. That wasn't his problem. He was weak of will and weak of character. And we can't have that around here. Not anymore. Not with what we got at stake.
Didn't deserve to die.
He didn't deserve that. Even if he messed up, he didn't deserve to die.
Oh, he certainly did. You see, Reggie put us at risk with his incompetence.
It was a goddamn bush of berries, you moron.
Killing one in order to save many is part of survival.
It was a bush of berries
that a weaker person couldn't make.
that he was a little late on trimming.
Like us to lead them to safety.
That doesn't check out at all. Nope, that's lies. Bullshit.
But they are weak and we are strong. That's why it's our responsibility to shepherd the flock, to keep them safe. It's their nature to follow, not to lead.
Again, I'll answer in a hot second.
I'm not like you.
I know it when I see it. And we're more alike than you think. In fact, I think you realize it, but you're not comfortable with it yet.
I don't kill people over berries, no.
Lasted this long otherwise. I realized it back in that cabin.
That
You
weren't
were
even
scared,
lost.
But you looked me straight in the eye, kept your nerve. That's what we need. If we're gonna get through this, the next generation has to be stronger than the last to lead us out of this. Kids like you, raised the right way, the way my child will be raised. It ain't this hurt that keeps me up at night. We can handle that. It's not knowing if I got anyone to hand all this off to.
None of the
But I ain't
options
worried
were
about that anymore.
really
All right, now.
going anywhere, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm here.
The loading bay door is jacked. Troy really knocked the shit out of it.
How bad is it?
Rails are tweaked so it won't shut all the way. I don't think it's an emergency or anything, but it's something Stan should take a look at when he can.
I'll get him on it. Out. That fucking idiot. Herd on its way, and he puts a goddamn ding in my door. Go on back out to the yard. It's almost supper time.
But yeah, like being a centrist, seems like people are so polarized that it's a become a point of contention. Yeah, like in the polarized world of politics, especially I hear American, but still, it's kind of like if you're centrist, then both the very progressive right and the very just very progressive left and the nonsense weird right both hate you. It's like, okay, great. And on top of that, many like most people in the end are only political to the like extent of individual issues they know a little about. Like they don't have a full spectrum thought out system of, do I want this for infrastructure, this for healthcare, this for taxes, this for... They have like individual tiny dots they may have in their heads as an ideas, but beyond that they're not like politically savvy. Like well over half of the people are not politically savvy beyond those sorts of things. And that creates this weird scenario where most people feel like they're kind of like center because they don't lean heavily to any specific direction, and then that tends to then upset both far sides of any issue. And it's just like, I just want to go to the store and buy milk. What I don't understand this stuff. Like that's really yeah. Like in my case, I'm in the sense of Finland, I'm a number of notches left from center, but Finland is by definition a social democracy country, meaning it's much more left than something like United States by spectrum itself. So I find it hard to believe Carver would maintain control. He's not individually charismatic or manipulative enough to lead. His thuggy enforcer guy might well take him out if he was more ambitious. Yeah, like Carver leads basically through fear alone, which eventually would probably have issues, because that's authoritarian stuff. In the end, you just need the spark to realize that he's just a dude and that something else would be better. All Iron Fist novellas got, yeah, and for dumb reasons, yeah. Like, indeed, killing someone over, hey, you didn't trim this berry bush, which you could do now, but instead I'll kill you for it. What the fuck? Yeah, most people vote on what for them are wedge issues. There's not enough time in the day to really monitor civic planning and all. Yeah. And like that leads into this weird scenario where if a very politically thinking person asks a usual person about issues, there's always going to be things that they don't agree about, and that's going to often end in weird debates about stuff that the other party might not feel strongly about anyway, and it's kind of like, you know.
Or a herd of walkers to show up. How is that better?
Because this place will be fucking chaos when that thing hits. No one will be paying any attention to us. And that's when we go. It's our opening. We just gotta figure out a way to draw them to us.
Your friend here wants to get us killed by lurkers before Bill can do it.
What is it with you?
That's what it sounds like to me.
You know that's not what he's saying, but it does sound dangerous.
This shit is all dangerous.
Luke's got a plan.
Do not speak to me like that.
Maybe Luke could help us. He's outside. He wants a radio to help keep an eye on the guards.
Thank you. That's the plan I vote for.
You know about Luke?
He flagged us down when Troy wasn't looking. Told us his plan. Mentioned he talked to you.
If Luke can tell us what's going on with the guards, we can use that to pick a good time to escape.
That seems reasonable.
Who knows when that'll be? There was a girl back at Crawford that used church bells to send walkers all over the city. We just need something really loud.
The PA system Carver is always using is quite loud.
There's some speakers outside the building, pointed toward the parking lot. I saw them when we were walking out to the work. Troy's always standing next to one of them.
I saw the controls. They're in Carver's office.
She's right. It's all controlled in Bill's office. There's a switch in there that'll turn them on.
How do you know that?
I used to make a lot of the announcements back in the day. I had it flipped on once. Luckily, there wasn't much around at the time to hear it. It was plenty loud, though.
That's perfect. We just gotta get into his office. Why didn't you say something sooner?
Because it doesn't change anything. This isn't a discussion about how to do it. It's a discussion about whether it's stupid. And it's still stupid. The sensible thing is to get Luke the radio and wait for an opening.
You're real difficult to deal with sometimes.
Kenny. No, that's all right. You ain't exactly a peach either.
Get Luke a radio. Or do
You wanna
both,
put our
really.
fate in that guy's hands, it's not happening.
Why can't we do both? Even if we bring the herd to us, it's probably good for Luke to be able to tell us where they're coming from.
You know what? Fine. I can get behind that. Okay, so we get that turd radio. He keeps us posted on the herd's movement.
Turd
We fire
radio.
up the
Come
PA
on,
thing
Kenny.
And bring the walkers to roll over this place.
And then what?
Get some guns and shoot our way out. I don't know. Whatever we can. We improvise.
Then that's not a plan. You don't plan to improvise.
I figured
fair.
out what your problem is. You don't think this stuff through. If the end of the plan is just to stroll through a herd of walkers, then you should know from the jump there's no way it's ever going to work.
Actually, I do it all the time.
Hi.
First words I ever hear you say, and it's just some crazy, stupid shit.
Hush. What do you mean exactly?
When you cover yourself in their smell, rub the walker guts all over you. They can't tell you from one of them.
Now I don't know who's crazier.
Trust me, I've walked through herds before.
I've done it
works.
too.
You just have
Or
to keep
Clem
calm
has.
and make sure you're good and covered.
You seem to know what you're talking about.
Lee figured that out.
What?
It's how we got out of the marsh house. Lee covered me and we walked right through.
Really? Holy shit. Good one, Lee.
Go, Lee.
All right, what are we waiting for? Let's get that stupid radio.
We still have to find a way to get in the stockroom.
I got a plan for that, too. Come on, kid. Gonna need your help.
Where
There
the
we
hell
go.
did she come from?
She reminds me a lot of Molly from the first season.
We just need to use the winch. She can just climb up from there. Then, just drop into one of the skylights over the stockroom. There are shelves and stuff for you to land on, so you probably won't fall to your death.
Lee was really
That thing
good,
works
yeah,
all the time.
absolutely. Like,
Unless something's changed.
Lee
it
was a
won't support
very,
much weight.
very well written character and extremely well
Come on,
voice
up
acted
and
too.
at her.
Don't push her,
Super
Kenny.
good.
She's our best bet. I mean that, Clem.
Now or never, I guess.
That's my girl. We gotta get that rope down. Mike, you wanna boost her up?
Come on, kid.
Like, one of the reasons why
I got you.
I really miss Lee when I'm playing this season. Like, this season I think is good. I think the big issue with this season is a lack of agency in what we can do to sort of like steer the story up until the you know, but still, like, the bad stuff happens to us no matter what we do. I sometimes find a little too powerless, but beyond that, I do like this season.
Try to hurry, all right? I don't think they're the sharpest guards in the world, but they're no idiots either. They see you're not in your bunk, we're all done. Shit, he's coming back. I gotta let you go. I can't stand here. Grab something.
To the left, to the left, to the left. There we go. That's many of them.
We're in trouble.
Oh, we're fine. We'll just walk through the walkers. It'll be great. But yeah, Lee was really cool. And it was like this really interesting dive into almost being a parent in a video game. And it was new back then. I really, I like and respect Season 1 a lot for a lot of the many things it did so well. Like that approach and how the dark stuff was really dark and sad and went for emotions. Like, Jesus.
There's gotta be 2,000 or 3,000 of them out there.
In the parking lot?
No, not in the parking lot. I can't see them all, but I see the dust they're kicking up.
So you're not sure?
What, about how many there are?
Yeah.
How can I be?
Fuck. I hope they pass by us.
Season 1 was really well constructed. Like, I have basically only one tiny issue with Season 1's story, but that's a couple of individual things that are actually not that important, really. But I would be a hypocrite if I didn't always bring out the tiny note, because I have notes about every game. Even my favorite games, I have some tiny notes about. It's just me being honest with opinions, right? Season 1 has a couple of things I kind of like, but like sure, the QTEs were meh, but like story-wise, if you remember the shed with the boat that the cancer survivors stole, I always found it to be a really contrived or an annoying thing that no matter how many people you succeeded in putting to stay guard the shed and the boat, regardless of what you did, it was a really big choice. They drew attention to how many people were with you at the end of the episode with like a big graphic of these are with you and these could be with you and these could be with you, or you could be alone, or like it was the whole crux of the 4th episode. And they just steal the boat and beat everyone up anyway. No matter what you do. Like, if there's no one, if there's 5 people, they steal the boat, nothing matters. Like, ugh, it feels like a... That was like... That felt like a really problematic lack of agency and lack of you being able to affect at all the thing. The other part I found a bit weird was that if you don't empty the car at the end of episode 2, the station wagon, you know, the one that you find at the very end of episode 2, if you choose to not empty the car with Clementine, the big end evil man basically has no motivation to hate you. So it's really weirdly written, like, the Season 1's the kidnapping man, the end boss guy, right, is built in a way that the game just assumes you emptied the car. And yes, your group did, but you and Clementine didn't. And that removes his motivation to have anything against you. And yet here we are anyway. I'm like... it's so weird. It's so... like, it feels like something got like lost in the middle of building that arc. Like, it's and again, that's like the big end choice of episode 2. And if you choose to not do it, he loses all motive to hate you, and yet the event happens anyway. I'm like, huh. Yeah, hate your group, sure, but you have that's really... It shows what the story had to close the eclipse somehow for all the... Yeah. But again, those 2 points notwithstanding, excellent story about parenthood stuff. Yeah, it was a really weird thing, yeah. Like, they had... Like, they were really good at individual scenarios, individual small arcs, but the big arc they messed up a couple of times. But like really good story about parenthood stuff, basically, like a foster father thing and creating emotions with it and like creating a really good child character to connect with. The arc with Kenny and Duck and such was like, fuck, that got dark, and that's really well done. There's a bunch of individual good small dark like moments and just arc realizations about like say trying to talk sense into Ben to not want to kill himself over his failures. The mystery about what's in St. John's Dairy is really well constructed and done and just creepy to find out. It's so good. Those couple of things I have issues with, but all of the other stuff is mwah. For sure. Whereas for like I don't want to spoil this season just in case people are watching, right? But they, even though in I'll return to this point when we finish the season. Let's put it that way. Yeah, just to be safe.
Go on.
It's just I was wondering if you thought Bill maybe.
Spit it out, Hank.
I don't think Bill was gonna let him back in.
Huh? You don't?
No. Do you?
I don't know. So really, no bullshit. You think we're ready?
I think so. The homestead, at least. Not sure about the expansion.
But like in this one, I don't like how the lack of agency shows in the sense of I feel this game especially is very linear in that bad thing happens to you because bad people come, and no matter what you choose, it's all meaningless. Like it all goes to shit anyway. And like this game has the approach I feel where you are the protagonist. The game touts about the game adjusting to your choices, and game adapts to how you do it. But I feel like every single time in this season, when a bad guy comes to you, the game basically tells you, okay, this is the baddie, and you're going to kneel down and kiss his boots. No matter what you choose, you're going to kiss those boots. Kiss them, now. We're not going to let you do anything, kiss the boots. That's what this season kinda does, in my opinion, which I find a little unfun. But beyond that, it's an interesting story to follow nonetheless, though.
So what are you doing tomorrow?
Bill wants me to start getting this bay door fixed.
Is that why you're down there?
Yep.
What happened to it again?
Troy backed into it when we brought the prisoners, the new people in.
See, it's hard not to call them prisoners.
Anyway, I'm looking at it now. I don't think we have what we need.
Jesus, really?
We repurposed a lot of shit to get this place built. I can't say for sure if we even had the materials before we started expanding.
I read the Walking Dead comic for a while. It was good, but eventually got kind of burned out. I didn't care much for the TV show. Didn't quite enjoy the Telltale games. Yeah, my arc was I read a bunch of the comics. I read the comics some ways after Negan showed up, and then I kind of like burned out. Like I think I've seen this arc go over and over, and like I mean like it didn't feel like it was going anywhere at that point. The TV show, I really so I started with the games. The first season was to me so good, I got interested in checking out the show and the comics. The comics that I just mentioned, and the TV show, I enjoyed the first season very much. I thought the first season was like the best zombie TV drama I ever made. And then it went downhill like a big, huge chunk after that.
Come on, Clem. Don't keep us waiting.
You little devil.
So, and then like season 3 went back up a little, but just not anything special. And then beyond that, just season after season, The Walking Dead TV series just like was spinning its wheels, doing nothing interesting to me. And then just like gave
I
up.
told you probably wouldn't die. Nice job.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yep. Anyway, get some rest.
I thought about Duck today, about his dumb little face. First things that come to mind are always the dumb things he was doing. Kid was always running in circles. Every damn place he went, he'd just run. You couldn't stop him. Makes it harder to remember he was a good boy. Well, long day tomorrow. One long day.
That's a really sad thing to say, man. Yay, achievement. Larceny.
We're all here.
Someone's got to get the radio out to Luke. What's the problem?
We should probably figure out who's doing what before we...
Time to get up.
Yay.
Daylight's burning. They let you sleep in, all things considered.
Where's my dad?
He's where the rest of you are going. To work. Rebecca, Nick, Sarah, Jane. If you gotta take a piss, do it now. The next break won't be for a while. Troy will be coming up for the rest of you.
Why just them?
Like I said, Troy's coming for the rest of you.
Iron Imp, yes, I agree perfectly. Like, the first season ended in a really good bookend, considering, you know, like, it's... And indeed, then the following stuff just sort of...
Where's the meeting?
Never had any meaningful endings after that.
Clementine should do it.
Are you fucking kidding?
Like, again, I gave up at, like, maybe beginning of season 6, something like that.
That's crazy. She's a kid. Why would...
There's a million
It blurs
reasons.
together.
She knows Luke. She can hide. She got the damn radio for us in the first place.
Who cares?
And I'm sorry, Mike, but I don't know you from fucking Adam, alright? And if I'm trusting someone to do something...
Sure.
I'm trusting her.
Kenny's right. I should do it.
Don't do something stupid just to get some respect.
I
She
don't.
doesn't need your respect.
Give me the radio.
All right, little chickens. Let's get to pecking.
All right.
And don't think today's gonna be like yesterday. No way. No shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
This rooster's gonna be surveilling your ass every second of the day. You hear? Got that?
Hi.
I'm afraid I need an answer, girl.
I heard you.
I heard you, okay?
Good. Come on.
Oh, you have your pockets all out. Gonna get your tags all snagged on something.
Go.
Let's go.
But yeah, the CDC explosion was a really, really good, like, this is the end unless we get renewed. And then after that, the pace of the show lurched into nothingness after that, though, when they were renewed. Like, it seemed like, I felt about the TV series that after the first season, it was basically like they kept on building these really big, elaborate, looming threats, like, how are we going to get ourselves out of this very big problematic scenario we've been building up to for 8.5 episodes, and then someone just shoots someone and we go. Like, the solutions were never a good payoffs for what they were building. It was like, we built this thing and it's over. And they get solved real cheaply. It just didn't. It got really meaningless really quickly.
Yeah.
Well, take her then. I don't care.
Wait, what's going on?
Never mind.
Just chores of a different sort. Come on, City Mouse.
Yay.
Can't you cut her a break? She'd really rather keep with us, people she knows.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Don't worry about it. Come on.
You know, don't make a scene about this stuff, you know?
I just wanted to make sure you were all right.
Have we still eaten?
I didn't believe you.
Yeah, I
You
think so,
told
yeah.
me about Reggie. I ran and found Bill once I left you. Figured even if he had done it, he'd make up some sort of excuse, but Bill was just so matter-of-fact about it. Like he'd pulled up a weed or something, like it had to be done, and that was just one of those moments when your blood runs cold. Goose pimples up and down your arm. 'Cause it turns out the person you thought you knew was never there. You look anxious, Clementine. Something the matter? You know you can talk to me, right? I was dishonest when I first met you, but I swear on everything holy that'll never happen again. You can trust me.
Go for it.
Luke's waiting for me to give this to him. He needs it.
Clementine.
I haven't tried this.
And all I need from you is to just not care where I am for 15 minutes.
Carver killed people. I'm turning you now. Come on.
If you get caught and you mention my name, Carver will be the least of your troubles. Okay?
Got it.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I'm going. You've never found... You don't inherently dislike zombies. They're fun. I do feel like I burnt out on them as narrative device in fiction or as video game shooter part. Oh, for sure. Like, it's... Zombies have for like at least half a dozen years been okay, but what else are you doing? So
I hate babysitting you assholes.
they've been overused for many years for sure.
Luke, it's me, Clementine. It's safe to come out.
I see blood on the ground. Was that there before? Strikes me that it could really be an apocalyptic situation. The interest in fiction is the human drama. Well, unless the apocalypse is interesting and imaginative as well. Yeah, like say, I never saw the War Z movie, but at least the visuals of the apocalypse were a bit different in it than like the huge hordes of like acrobatic zombies. It was at least in that sense different.
I swear to Christ, you're gonna regret this. You ain't supposed to be out here. You people been here one fucking day and already you're fucking up. Well, you wait and see what happens. Move! Hey!
Okay.
Get over there.
And how is it that we're repaid for our trust? With treachery? With deceit? With theft? Whatever you were planning is over. It's done. You can't just run from your problems. You can't just up and leave when it gets tough. Because there's nowhere else you can go where it ain't. Tough is all we got now. Get that through your fucking skulls.
F-bombs.
Luke here, he can't help you now. You gotta help yourselves. You gotta help me find the strength to forgive you. Now you can start by telling me where the other one is. I'm gonna count to 3. If that radio ain't in my hand by then, we'll have to make things more difficult. 1. 2.
I
got it right here.
John Wyndham's Day of the Trippids was a fun, different kind of pocket story. was 1-2 punch, a passing comet blind
Sorry
to most
about
of the
that.
planet.
Not sure what I
And
was
once
thinking.
blind, people could no longer keep the genetically made triffids, potentially lethal intelligent plants made from industrial oil used neutered and have to extinguish regularly. Oh, really?
Fucker.
That sounds elaborate and interesting.
God!
Oh dear.
Jesus Christ! Stop!
Stop him! Somebody stop him!
Troy, do something! Clementine, help me! You don't have to do this, Bill!
No! Stop it! Kenny! Kenny!
Wow.
Shit.
Bill! That's enough, Bill! Please! Bill, there's a breach!
All right, everyone come with me. Bonnie, you
Damn.
stick around. Make sure these folks don't get into any more trouble.
Yeah. Okay.
No supper for y'all tonight. Maybe an empty stomach will give you some perspective. And we'll try this again tomorrow.
Do your best with him, Carlos. You need to get him able to move, because we're leaving tonight. We're leaving tonight.
There we are.
Ow. Dang it.
Okay.
What'd she say?
She said she can get us out of the pen if we can get the PA system going. Second she hears it, she'll run over and spring us.
That's great.
It's not great.
What are you talking about?
Look, I know part of this is my fault. I know. I was hungry, I got reckless trying to steal some food, and I got caught.
Can we even trust Bonnie?
We got no reason not to trust her. I mean, if she wanted us caught, we'd be caught. But tonight is risky.
It is pretty damn risky, guys.
Risky? Did you see what that son of a bitch just did? Look, the plan works. Nothing needs to change. It's all set up. The hard part is done. This guy's fucking crazy. Who knows what he'll do next?
Yeah, like try
but
this
now
or
we're
die
dealing with the
slowly
guy
here.
beat to shit. Sarita in no shape to do anything, and I'm a goddamn mess. Look, we should rest up. Okay, we should bide our time, and we should wait for an opening.
Bonnie's agreeing to help us tonight.
And that doesn't mean she can't do it some other night.
I don't know, guys. Luke's making sense. Maybe we should wait.
If we wait, Carver's gonna... Yeah, Carver's gonna
Ain't
pick us
nothing
off
out
one
there,
by one.
guys. Trust me, I've looked. There's no food. There's no supplies. They picked everything clean.
We need to leave now. It's only gonna get worse. Can I see him?
I don't think that's a good idea. His orbital is crushed. I don't think there's much hope for the eye. I got him as stable as I could, cleaned it, got some of the swelling down, bandaged it as best I could. But until he wakes up, we won't know if there's any damage to the brain.
Fuck. Okay, look. Maybe I'm just playing devil's advocate here, but if... Damn it, if y'all are serious about going tonight, then we're gonna have to start talking about maybe leaving some folks behind.
No!
There is no other way.
This is bullshit.
Well, I don't like it either, but guess what? It's where we're at.
Kenny and I are only here because of you people, and now you intend to leave us behind.
So we should risk all of our lives?
No, we're not leaving Kenny. That's not fair. We stay together.
Life ain't fair, Clem. We're just trying to make the best of a bad situation here. No one wants to leave Kenny.
Good. 'Cause you won't have to.
Hi.
I'm all right, hon. We leave tonight. Plan don't change.
Not bad, old man.
Thanks, asshole.
You are one tough bastard.
Do tough bastards get their ass kicked in front of everybody?
The toughest ones sometimes.
You alright?
I'm awesome.
That wasn't your fault, okay? It's alright. Alright. Well then what now? We get the hell out of here. Like now.
Yes.
Where are we going? In case things get squirrely and we gotta make a break for it, we need a place to meet up.
We could meet out at Parker's Run.
The hell is that?
It's a Civil War site a few miles north. Tourist trap. Got signs all over. Just follow the road.
We stopped there after we escaped the first time. Luke and Carlos know where it is. It's not that far.
Well, at least if a few folks know where it's at, it'll be easier to find if we're split up. Alright, that works.
Then we just need someone to go set off that PA, right? I mean, you never bothered to explain who's supposed to do that.
Hi, apparently me. I'm the solid snake of the group.
Wait, hold on. She's the plan?
I'll need a boost.
I'm gonna need a boost.
Be sure to remember to flip the switch for the outdoor speakers. Just the indoor speakers might not draw the herd. It's right on the microphone box.
Right.
Got it.
By default, it's set to play music, so you should just have to turn it on, right? Then climb back up and drop into the stock room. We'll meet you there.
Got it.
Down into the office. Outdoor speaker switch. Turn on PA. Up to the roof. Down into the stock room to meet you guys. That right?
Perfect.
It'll be fine! Exclamation mark fine.
Okay.
I have a command for it.
Clem, make sure you bring Alvin.
Here we are. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Alvin.
Oh, right. Hi.
Alvin? Are you okay?
I think on my last playthrough, Alvin got shot in the lodge. This is completely new to me. Everyone lives happily ever after, dancing to PA system music and having cookies. Exactly! And the cookies will have a vanilla filling in them to make them more tasty. Yes. Can I wake him up? He's cleaned up at least. Interesting. Okay. I didn't see any other hotspots then though. So...
Okay, now the mic. What? What's wrong?
Yeah, I don't think you've had Alvin survive a lodge. Yeah, I have no idea how Alvin's gonna go from here. Like, surely he's gonna die pretty soon, or just stays here or something, because, like, when this for science, now we're gonna find out how Alvin's fate goes into the end when this way.
No.
There's gonna be something. Give us a minute.
Where are they?
You're gonna find one. Come on. Deep breaths. I think I saw... Yeah.
Come on. Please work.
This 4th of July, make sure your backyard barbecue is complete with Howe's full line of products to meet your grilling needs.
Sure. That'll work. Alvin.
Alvin! Are you okay?
Glasses? Oh.
Carver talks all that tough guy shit, then keeps the tiniest gun in the universe. There's something funny about that.
Okie dokie.
You have the project, we have the know-how. How?
We have to go.
Come on, we have to go.
I ain't going anywhere. But you are. Go on. I mean to get some payback.
No, we're leaving. We're all leaving.
I ain't fit to move, kid. I've run out of road.
His character model has the glasses thing when the camera is behind him, but not when it's in front of him. It's weird.
You take care of my girls.
Damn.
I get the feeling it's gonna be a girl. Just a hunch. Go on.
Got it. Just. Damn. Yeah, again, behind it's the side of the glasses, or the frame of them. So that's how Alvin dies. This way around. Well, he got some payback. Got one down. Go? Yeah.
You want to disrespect me? Fine. You want to throw away the life I'm trying to build for us all? Then fucking fine. Want to run off with this dog shit group of crippled fucks? Then fine. Be my guest. But I will put a bullet in you and...
Hop.
Get back!
Come on, Luke. This ain't none of your business.
Clem, why isn't Alvin with you? Where is he? Alvin!
Rebecca,
Sorry.
Oh God, I am so sorry.
Kill him.
Rebecca, sweetie, my God. How did we get here, you and me?
Through crazy violence.
This
is
is
the answer.
just a bit of a custody battle we got on our hands here.
Shoot him.
I don't want to give Carver the satisfaction of letting him know that I would be ready to kill him. Kenny is a very straight to the point and often overreacts, but that's perfectly fitting. Well, what's gonna happen might not be quite.
Wait outside.
You know. Again, I'm not a big believer in like wasting time in like
we have to go.
Pulverizing a bad man. Like, you killed the threat, move on. That's kind of how I approach it, you know.
Go on. You don't need to see this.
That girl's already seen more than you can imagine.
Shut your mouth, Bill. You're all just gonna let him do this?
Yes.
There ain't one part of that son of a bitch I don't hate, but that does not make this right. I don't want nothing to do with this.
I don't want any of the answers. That doesn't fit.
You fucking ingrates. You don't even know how good you got it.
But yeah, like I realize we're all angry at him, but I see no value in like prolonging anyone's death. It's just like
no shepherd to guide you.
Especially now when there's a herd outside. Save time, kill Carver, and go. Just like
come on, Clem.
Fucking big man, huh?
Go.
I'm going.
Oh, come on, Clementine. Don't be like that.
Revenge and expedience, yeah.
You know you want to see the show. Who do you think you're fooling, huh? I know you.
You know nothing.
Let's go.
Yeah, go on. Let the sheep out of the pen. We'll see how long that lasts.
I'll be right there.
You won't see anything.
That's funny, coming from you. How's that eye? Just follow my voice. It'll get you there. You got a thick fucking skull, Kenneth. Should have put you out of your misery right then. Now look at you. You're a mess.
There we are. Okay, so zombie armor and then go.
That's not the Kenny I know in there. I thought I could save him.
No, I'm all right. Come on, we got enough to worry about. Man, we're never gonna make it through this.
You kidding me? If Clem can handle it, you can.
Shit, I thought they were coming from the south.
They did. Looks like we're in the eye of it now.
Fuck. This is fucked.
Here, you're gonna need something.
Thanks.
Cool. Hand axe. Up. I pressed the button, thank you. Well,
you guys
there.
better hurry up and get to smearing if you want to live.
Here we
or
go.
You can die here. Doesn't matter to me.
Doop, 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 doop,
We need
doop,
to
doop,
get
doop.
covered before the rest of them get close, or we're fucked.
Who's hungry?
I'll go first. You're gonna put that on yourself?
Did you not hear the
We
plan?
have to, Sarah.
Do do ba da ba ba. Maybe avoid to the cut though. It might,
Okay.
you know, we don't know how.
Turn around. Smells gross.
It's supposed to.
Everybody shut the fuck up
Hey,
and get
just
covered.
stay still.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. There's nothing to fear if you remain calm. I'll keep you safe.
Hurry the fuck up.
Clem did avoid the cut. That's actually pretty cool. See, there's nothing on it. That's actually pretty. They
got all day here.
they kept that in mind. I like
the
it.
actual fuck is going on here?
Hi.
What is this sick shit? Someone say something before I start. Hey! Don't you even fucking think about it, motherfucker. I will end you. You hear me?
You're too close. You could have just like
Troy.
grabbed the gun.
Troy, we talked about this.
What? The fuck you talking about?
I told you I wanted to get out. You said you'd help, then I'd help.
I thought you meant get out of the pen, not whatever the fuck this shit is.
I did. But now we can leave. Troy, you can come with us.
What? Well, where would we go?
Away from here. Together.
Into a museum,
Man,
I
we
hear.
smell really bad. You gotta get a bath before we... Shut my dick up!
Oof.
Don't make any noise. Got it? They might hear something they don't like.
Considering there's probably not much running water or soap around, this is a rough way to stealth. It is true.
And you will belong.
Like knowing how to make soap would be an excellent skill to have in the zombie apocalypse.
Where's Bill? We need him up here.
Stay calm.
Gonna be okay.
Don't run.
Da 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 da. Da do 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 ba ba da ba ba. It's fine.
Clementine, come help me. Calm her down.
It's fine.
Just say something. You're her friend.
Oh man, I'm feeling this.
Dad!
Ah.
Sarah! Oh, you're shooting at us! Run, Sarah! Sarah, did you...
People. Oh god. A minute. Like, there's probably a bunch of guards we didn't see in Carver's compound, yeah. But all of these zombies are like just a horde that just like came from somewhere. Okay, that's a bite. I mean, we can still cut off the hand later if we want to try that. Again, not now though. We'll do that later. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We'll cut the hand later, go. We'll cut the hand later, come on. Simply, that would be a really bad spot to start cutting off a hand because we have no tourniquet, no nothing. We would not be well prepared for it. Yeah, guns at the roof. Yeah, there's no reason to think that there wouldn't be even more guards we just haven't seen yet. Like, why not, right? For example, the group can hold all of the people who came in from 400 days, for example. I don't think we saw at least 2 of them we hadn't seen. The lady that lived in the gas station and the her younger sister? Something like that? Names escape me. Helped Sarah with her chores. UN 54.5 helped Sarah. Okay, I'm super forgetting at what point that was the thing. Okay. Told Bonnie about Luke. Yeah, I just wanted to try what would happen. I don't think I told her before. I've just convinced you that Carver is evil, so just go for it. And there we are. Admitted to stealing and tried to speak up. Yep. Watched Kenny kill Carver. UN 51.4 left with Sarita. Chopped off Sarita's arm. UN 43.1 players killed the zombie that bit Sarita. Yeah, I know that cutting off the arm is the only way to save Sarita, but we had a really bad moment to try to do that. Me with my axe, that's dirty to begin with, right? And no tourniquet. That's just a badly prepared moment to try to do that. Like, we can run first, then cut off the arm and hope for the best. Like, within the next 5 minutes, you know? I think I cut it off before. I don't remember how it goes. Cool, and that is that episode done. And indeed I'll gonna need a bit of a break again. But if you're watching this on YouTube, I do hope you've enjoyed this. And if you have, please do drop a like or a comment, or even subscribe or share if you want to. It would really help. And thank you so much for watching. And please join me here live on Twitch. It's fun to see me derp around and do dumb choices. And I'll hopefully see you again next time.